Tune in, turn up, and let your heartbeat sync with ours on Motivation Sunday, where inspiration meets elevation. I'm your host, Sugar Renee, and this is 513 Heartbeat, where every beat fuels your soul. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to 513 Heartbeat Speaker Box for your soul. It's your girl, Sugar Renee, back to bring you some good vibes, soulful insights, and of course, the fire beats you need to start your week right. Today's episode is about keeping your peace of mind intact and staying disciplined, because at the end of the day, it's all about mind over matter. So if you are ready, like I know you are, let's dive into the quote of the week. It says, "Peace begins with a disciplined mind." This is an anonymous quote. And yes, it's short and sweet and straight to the point. This is your reminder that you are the gatekeeper of your own peace. It's not about controlling the world around you. It's about controlling the way you respond to it. And let me tell you, once you've mastered that, you'll be unstoppable. And speaking of unstoppable, I want to shout out to an unstoppable being who has been in my corner from the very start. You're going through some things, and I believe in you. You are so strong, Sandra Murphy. Shout out to you, my girl. You can get through anything that you put your mind to. With that in mind, let's dive into this week's Webtoon recommendation. This complete series is called Psychic Studies by Park Yoon-hyuk. The story follows Chankyu Kim, a high schooler who decides to learn hypnosis from YouTube. Yeah, you heard that right, from YouTube. You can guess how that's gonna go. He's trying to become the school's Casanova, but there is a catch. It all goes completely and utterly wrong. He ends up in some seriously awkward situations and even gets beat up a few times. Then he finds out that other students have their own abilities like psychokinesis and moving back in time, and they can send other people back in time. And that's when the story starts getting really, really wild. This one's a great reminder of how, without discipline, even the best laid plans can backfire and do. So trust me, this is a ride that you will not want to miss. Go on to your Webtoon app or just Google it. Google Psychic Stories by Park Yoon-hyuk, and I promise you will not be bored reading this story. Now, for those of you who love a good scare, this week's book recommendation is The Last of the Albatwitches by one of my favorite all-time authors, Brian Keene. Now, this horror novel follows Levi Stoltzfus, a man on a mission investigating mysterious murders tied to an old legend about Sasquatch-like creatures, and they are lurking in the Pennsylvania forest. Now, Levi has to race against TV crews, cryptid hunters, and a shady corporation to figure out what's really going on before the world finds out too much. Now, this is a reminder that in life sometimes you can't control what's happening around you, but you can control how you handle it. And in Levi's case, that discipline is the only thing keeping him from getting lost in the chaos. Now, you can find this book in your local library, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Kindle, pretty much anywhere you can find a really good book. You can find Brian Keene, and that's Keene. I've been reading his books since I found them, and I started with The Rising. And if you are into zombie-like stories, that's a really good book to start with. All the worlds in every single book that this man has written, they all connect. So no matter where you're starting at in any of the series, you always get caught up on what happened in the previous book. So if you do start somewhere in the middle, don't be worried about being lost to what's going on in all the stories, because he won't leave you lost. Now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, let's get into the beat of the week. This time we've got Self-Control by Frisky, a free SZA x Summer Walker x SOS type beat. Y'all, this beat is a vibe. Smooth, chill, and perfect for those moments when you just need to center yourself and get back to your goals. It's a good beat to write to. As you meditate on maintaining self-control and keeping your peace of mind steady, be sure to check out this beat on YouTube. All right, 513 Heartbeat family, thank you for tuning in to 513 Heartbeat Speaker Products for Your Soul. Again, I'm Sugar Renee, your host, always doing the most. I will be back next Sunday with more motivation, webtoons, books, and beats to keep your heart in the rhythm. Make sure you go on to Spotify and vote for your favorite beat that was played today. Again, both beats are played by Frisky, Self Control, and Jam. Vote on your favorite, and y'all have a fantastic Sunday. Until next time, peace.